Hello video gamers, how is it going? This is the Video Gamer 64 and Mr. Arcade Retro Gamer 64 here. I apologize for not making any videos in a while. Yes, I'm still going to be continuing doing Tetris and Dr. Mario review on Super Nintendo. I have not forgotten which one to do first, and that's Dr. Mario. All of you voted. 83% of y'all voted for Dr. Mario a couple weeks ago, and 17% of y'all voted for Tetris on Twitter. So yes, guys, I will be reviewing Dr. Mario first. It'll be either sometime this month in August or next month in September. Well, anyways, guys, I guess that's enough for mentioning that. I'm going to be showing all of you these games that I got recently. I got these games today. And last time I made a video of these, it was about a week or two ago. Not for sure exactly. Anyway, enough with me rambling on. I'm going to be showing you 2 Nintendo 64 games and 4 Super Nintendo games, and one of them came with an instruction booklet. Anyways, guys, let's get started with the N64 games first. First game I got back added to my collection is Spider-Man, or known as Spider-Man 2000. It's not in perfect shape. It's not in a perfect condition, I mean. You can still see a little bit of that. You can see a little bit of that stuff on there, but that's all right. And then you can see like some colored Marvel in it, you know, right there. And then you got right here some paper on it. I could get that off easily. And other than that, it's in pretty good shape. So yeah, one of the best Spider-Man games ever made, if not my very favorite Spider-Man game of all time. I grew up with that game. I beat the game 7 times on the N64. Yes, I have actually defeated Monster Rock 7 times. No joke. And actually, speaking of something to do with this game, the first Let's Play I ever tried to attempt to complete, which I failed to complete, was Let's Play of Spider-Man Episode 1. That was, I didn't know if y'all know this or not, but did y'all know that was my very first video that I ever done when I was Sega Saturn Gamer 48 at the time. Well, obviously now you know I'm the Video Gamer 64 and Mr. Arcade Retro Gamer 64. And that is true. That is my very first video of Spider-Man 2000 that I done. I mean, that was the first video I ever done with Spider-Man 2000 on my channel. Anyway, next we have this game I never owned or played until today, and I love this game. It's better than the first one in my opinion. But I love the first one. It holds a deep place in my heart. But this one got a hold of me. And that is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Look how perfect shape that is in. Dude, that is beautiful. Hey, I'm Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. I got a mouth. Yeah, anyway, enough with me being silly. This is a great skateboarding game. I love it. And I just actually scored my all-time highest score out of all the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games. Scored right at, let's see, I think I got it on this page to be exact, as a matter of fact. The highest I ever scored on this Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, I broke the record of all time high score today. The highest score I ever got was 96,185 points in 2 minutes. That is very freaking impressive. Okay, next we're going to show the Super Nintendo games, the 4 Super Nintendo games that I got today. All of these games in this video I got today at my local comic book store. First, we have WWF No Mercy. WWF WrestleMania, the arcade game. I have not played this yet. Seen reviews of it. It's made by Acclaim, and the game looks pretty good from the gameplay I saw of it and the reviews I heard. Next, I haven't watched too many videos of this one, and that's Real Monsters on Super Nintendo. But I'm willing to give this game a try. I seen it today. So you know what? I'm willing to give it a shot. So I got it. Now here comes the RPGs I got on Super Nintendo. And that is Secret of Evermore. I know some people hate this game, but I haven't played it yet. But from my opinion on the gameplay of it, I actually love it. And it's made by Squaresoft. So yeah. Next, the last game I got on Super Nintendo, and the last game that I picked up today, this is Illusion of Gaia. the label was coming apart, so I had to put a little bit of tape, well, a lot of tape, right there for this part of the label to remain. So yeah, anyway, I finally got Illusion of Gaia. I remember playing it with my friend Josh years ago, and I told him if I could like maybe borrow it and give it back to him later. I mean, later on that week, he said no. He was kind of selfish with his games. He was basically like the type of person that once he has it, he ain't going to share it with nobody or let people borrow it or whatever. So yeah, and got a manual today with of Illusion of Gaia. No joke. You can see it right here. And I'm going to tell all of you how I got all of these. And it comes with all of the. I love the manual, the way it looks, everything. They're very specific on their details and stuff like this. You can see that, like some parts that help you get through the game. It says Explore Nintendo Power Handbook. I miss Nintendo Power, man. So many great memories of me reading magazines of it. But yeah. Anyway, how I got all these games, I went to this local comic book store of mine. I think it's about 10, 20 miles away from here. And yeah. And anyway, went in there, trade some wrestling figures, all that good stuff. Trade all those wrestling figures in there. And and trade it. Sorry about that, guys. I kind of got a little distracted. My mom was making noise out there. In my room. And anyway, I traded in some of my wrestling figures. Gave it to the comic book guy because all he collects out of the sports stuff is wrestling stuff. So I gave him quite a bit of wrestlers. Probably about 15, 20 wrestlers. Not in a box, but loose. And gave him some great wrestlers, like my favorite of all time, Roddy Piper, Kamala. You had Hulk Hogan. Let me think what else. And you just have, like, if you see it, you wouldn't believe what I had. But yeah, I gave him some of my favorite wrestlers from my childhood. But that's all I'm going to say in this video. I hope all of you guys enjoyed this video of mine. Feel free to subscribe to me on the Video Gamer 64 channel and my Mr. Arcade Retro Gamer 64 channel to see more videos on here, to see more old videos of mine and new videos of mine. And this is the Video Gamer 64 and Mr. Arcade Retro Gamer 64 signing off.